my students, here we are proceeding looking on the hormones. Remember, we are discussing on our subtopic, newly subtopic, which is called the hormonal coordination in Imamo. So we have to know what are the hormones, or what is the hormones, and thereafter examples of hormones, and we will proceed more further to see different kinds of hormones which are found within the animal. But the hormones, these are the chemical messenger produced by the ductless glands, transported by the blood, and it shows its effect in the region C away from its site of production. That is the hormones. The hormones is the chemical messenger. It's the chemical messenger which are transported, which are secreted by ductless gland. Tukisema ductless gland, meaning that endocrine, what we call endocrine gland, ndiyo ambayo tunaita ductless gland. Kwa hile ductless gland ina secrete ile chemical messenger ambao mainly we are talking about hormone, and transport those hormones into the blood stream and to provide the response to the other area that is not in the target. It provide response into different part of the body other than from the area of production. A good example, we're going to see more further when we are going to discuss it in the later. The examples of this endocrine or these hormones and production of different kinds of response. But here you have to know that a good example, we have a thyroid gland. The thyroid gland are produced within the neck, is where now this gland is located. Thyroid gland, that is endocrine gland. But this thyroid gland, it produces a thyroid hormone. But the thyroid hormone, it produces an action, au tunaweza tukasema kwamba it affect the region away from it, the site, kwa sababu ile thyroid gland iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuprovide growth to the body. So inaweza ikaleta growth within the food, au inaweza ikaleta growth on the abdominal region, lakini it may be produced on the neck region, and that is the meaning of the hormones, or that is the meaning of the hormones which are produced within the endocrine glands, within the ductless glands. Here on the hormones or the ductless gland or endocrine glands, you have to know that this hormone or this chemical messenger are secreted within the endocrine gland, thereafter are directed within the bloodstream. Thereafter it will affect or to produce response in the area far away from the area of production, and that is the hormones. But also now we are saying that we're going to see the table 4.2 gives the list of some hormones, that is the endocrine glands, and where they are produced. We're going to see on the figure 4.35 and the activity that they regulate. So now you can see this one. This one is the location of the endocrine glands in the cow. This one is a cow. Cow is a mammal. Cow is a mammal, that's why we are studying the cow. So now cow also anakuwa na endocrine gland. Now you can see within this organism, mainly cow, unaweza ukaona we have these pituitary glands. This one is the pituitary glands. Also we have this parotid. We have thyroid, parathyroids, ambapo hapa within this neck region is where now there is production of thyroid hormone, and the thyroid hormone iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuprovide growth. So you're going to see in the table, you see the function of the thyroid hormones and thyroid glands. And apart from that, we have the red bone marrow. The red bone marrow, also within it there is production of the hormone. We have also suprarenal. Suprarenal, this one is the ovaries, that in the female, within the female also there is the ovaries. So within the ovaries also there is production of the hormones. And if with kama huyu ng'ombe ni wa kiume atakuwa na prostrate. The prostrate na zenyewe zitakuwa iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuproduce prostate hormones, different kinds of hormones which are responsible for reproduction purpose. And also now you can see if that is the female cow, now ana possess the mammalian glands. The mammalian glands ndio ambayo ina produce milk. And now we have the pancreas. If that is the male, now they have a testes. So within the testes is where now there is production of testosterone. We're going to see there more further in the table, you'll understand. And also we have the liver. Also within the liver there is a production of the hormones. So within this organism is where now the endocrine glands are located. So in this endocrine glands, they pour its secretion into the bloody stream so that it can provide the response in the area other than the production site. So now let's see this table, that is the hormone glands where they are producing and the activity they regulate. This one, the figure 4.2. As you can see here, we have this thyroid. We have the thyroid. This one is the endocrine. But here we have the hormones produced and the function. So as here we have this thyroid gland. This thyroid gland inakuwa ina produce hormone ambayo tunaitwa thyroxine. Au tunaita thyroidine. So hii thyroxine ndio ambayo iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuregulate vital body function, but also to stimulate and maintain metabolism, that is growth and development. Ndio ambayo ina bring about development of the body. That is the thyroxine hormone. But also this thyroid gland inakuwa responsible kwa ajili ya kuproduce hormone ambayo inaitwa calcitonin. Hii calcitonin ndio ambayo inafanya reduction of the blood calcium levels. So pale ambapo calcium levels zinakuwa nyingi sana within the blood, this calcitonin hormone will regulate amount of the of the calcium within the blood. And also we have another endocrine gland which is called parathyroid. And this parathyroid gland, it is responsible for production of the hormone which is called parathyroid hormone. That is, it is abbreviated by PTH. That is parathyroid hormone. So if unaweza kukutana na hizi initials PTH, inamaanisha kwa maana kwamba parathyroid hormone. Hii parathyroid hormone na yenyewe inafanya kazi ya kucontrol calcium within the blood. And also we have another endocrine gland, it is called the adrenal cortex. This adrenal cortex, it is found on the upper part of the kidney. But this adrenal cortex, it produces aldosterone hormone. Aldosterone hormone ndio ambayo iko responsible kwa ajili ya increase blood sodium levels and to increase potassium secretion within the body. And not only that, this hormone or this gland iko responsible kwa ajili ya kuproduce hormone ambayo inaitwa cortisol pamoja na corticosteroid, and also it produce cortisone. So hizi zote zinafanya kazi ya regulating blood pressure and also to increase the blood glucose level and anti-inflammatory effects hizo zote zinazotokea within the body. And also we have another gland which is called the adrenal medulla. This adrenal medulla, it helps to produce adrenaline hormone. This adrenaline hormone, it is responsible for stimulating fighting response, increasing the blood glucose level and increase metabolic activities of the body. And also we have another gland ambayo tunaita pancreas. Pancreas iko responsible for production of two hormones. The first hormone, it is the insulin, and the second one, it is called glucagon. And insulin iko responsible for reduced blood glucose level. Pale ambapo sukari inakuwa imezidi sana ndani ya damu. Kwa sasa inapunguzwa kwa kuwa na hii insulin hormone. But also we have the glucagon. Hii glucagon na yenyewe ina increase blood glucose level. Pale ambapo patakuwa na low amount of glucose level within the body, this glucagon hormone will regulate the amount of blood sugar level within the blood. And also we have a pineal gland, that is melatonin, that it helps in regulating some biological rhythms and protect central nervous system from free radicals. We have testes. These testes are found in the males. They produce androgens, including the testosterone hormone. So this is testosterone to promote growth, increase maintains sperm production and the male secondary sexual characteristics. And when we are talking about male secondary sexual characteristics, we are talking about the those increasing voice, growth of pubic hair, and so on. It is responsible for these hormones ambayo tunaita androgens au tunaita testosterone hormone. Lastly, we have ovaries, which are found in the female, and this ovary, it is responsible for production of hormone ambayo inaitwa estrogen. Hii estrogen inafanya kazi ya kupromote uterine lining and female secondary sexual characteristics. Uterine lining here meaning that you are menstrual cycle. So this estrogen iko responsible. Pia not only that, also to provide the secondary sexual characteristics. Mtu anakuwa na soft voice. Anakuwa na zile broader hips is due to the presence of this estrogen which are produced within the gland which is called the ovaries. So my students, those are the hormones and the glands and where they are located and the function of each hormone that I have explained it to you. And by saying so, and this marks the end of our today's session. So thank you for listening and bye-bye. Have a nice moment.